Alright, what's up, boys? What up? Let's get some books out. Strawberry, we got. Grab some books. Books. Lure 3, nice. Gotta take a chance with thorns, I think. Gotta take a chance with thorns too, we got it. Actually pretty big stuff right there. Cause now we can max it out with thorns. This. Then we just need bending for that. Alright. It's as far max it's gonna go, so... Alright, let's put that in there. Protection on the leggings will take. Breaking 3, we're still gonna need thorns for that. Looking at it right here. Hey, what's up, chat? What's up? What up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up? What is up, Drum Alert Nation? Oh shoot, I have, hold on guys, let me switch chats real quick. Switch chats. There we go. Hey, what's up, Blessings World? What's up, Aria Lavea? What is up, everybody? You're playing Minecraft, I like your Kachi. Thank you. We just need thorns on here. And then thorn and protection. Can I join? No, this is a single player world. I'm sorry. It's a single player world. That's fine. Thank you for understanding, man. Thank you for understanding. This is just empty now, dude. My chest has been emptied out. Alright, I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. Enchanting stuff instead. I'm going to put these back. and search for another spawner. Because one thing, creativity and blocks, you know, Minecraft still. Yeah. Minecraft is still a great game, bro. 64 Far Cry. Okay, let's open the pie chart real quick. Oops, not display. Update root display. No. We gotta go root tick level block entities. Block entities. We have a trial spawner in here. I'm not gonna try to find a trial spawner here, but I am gonna try and find another skeleton spawner. Once we find a skeleton spawner, bro, we are goated for the future. Brother, just chill out here, right, guys? Instagram ID. Alright, Shabira. Okay. I'm gonna put y'all back now. Bro, we have got all the mobs coming at us right now. I'm gonna go sleep, bro, because it's not gonna be easy. Burn Minecraft, like comparing a mountain to an ant. Yeah, bro. Minecraft's always been the better game, dude. Always. Change their place from friends to connections. Roblox. Change their placement. Yeah. Right, let's see, we got a mob spawner here. Let's open chunk borders real quick. I just want to travel a few blocks away so it doesn't pick it up. Pick up my mob spawner. Bum pum pum. To render 2-5. Jake, I joined Mary's realm. Did you now? Nice. Nice. Bro, you can never do this in Java, or I mean in Bedrock. Hey, what's up, Mary? What's up, Mary? Yo, how is this still in my render distance, brother? brother, we still got a chest in our render distance and a mob spawner. I'm literally just trying to find this chest and mob spawner, dude. I should have taken the chests with me, honestly. So then I can actually differentiate between the ones I found and the ones that I'm going to have Jake out of Cappy Gas in my realm and found a plain oak. Nice, Matty, nice. May need to go in the water to find this. Oh, we got some drowned spawning. Actually, quite a bit of drowned. A lot of drowned. Bro, we backtracked all the way to a mesa. What is this? What is this, bro? We got a trident thrower. Hold up. Imagine we get a trident from this. Bro, oh my god. That does damage. Okay, it's just flipping rotten flesh. When are you joining the realm next? Fuck if I know, Mary. Fuck if I know. You found diamonds. Nice. Okay, I gotta get out of this mesa, bro. I gotta get out of this mesa. These are all gonna be spider spawners, so it's not gonna help me at all. Just detect a flipping trial spawner, though. That's pretty neat. There, desert is better. Alright. It's gotta be near, bro. Oh my god, we found a camel, bro. What do camels drop? Nothing, bro? What the hell? Oh, okay, we found one chunk that it's not in. There we go. Now we just gotta continue this way, see how far it goes, till we find a corner chunk. Right here. Appears as though this is a corner chunk. None here, none here, none here, but there is one here. So this means we gotta go 3 chunks in this direction to find it. Wait, hold on, is this one right? Is this one? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, dig down here, mate. Otherwise, if it's not here, it's in the chunk right next to me. We'll see if it's rock down. Yeah. Mine in one rock down and then mine in the next. Yeah, yeah. That's why you gotta do it, brother. That's why you gotta do it. Boom, 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 boom. Chances are the spawner is deep underground. Unless this is a false reading, brother. Jake, the only reason I found diamonds is from the mining method you use. Mary, Mary, Mary. You always gotta use that method, Mary. Right, so we got no luck in this chunk. So let's flip and mine out of here. Get out of here. Which means it's gotta be in this one. I think they mean one block down, yeah. Don't mind, I think they mean, yeah, one block, yeah. Because why would it, like... If you're mining one block down each, bro, then that is pretty safe. It's relatively safe doing it that way. But not if you're doing it the other way. Okay. We are getting screwed up by skeletrons. Holy fuck. There's like a million skeletons over there, brother. Bro, what is this, bro? Bro, there's like a fucking 1,000 mobs down here. What is this, dude? Holy fucking shit, dude. Brother, 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 brother. I need to get my way, find my way down, dude. Alright. Keep going down, keep going down. I don't need moss blocks. It's like they're preparing to fight you. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, what is this, bro? What is this? In the darkness. Bloody arrow, bro, is flipping following me, dude. Diamonds, bro. We found some diamonds on our way down. It's always a good sight to see. Boom, 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 boom. No, my skeletons don't fight. Why, bro? Why? Bro. They don't have the guts. Oh my god. Bro's coming with the old man jokes. Bro, Pyrang sucks, dude. It's the second one where there's been no spawner. Had to have been this way. Hold up. It says there's a mob spawner down there, but there's nothing. It says there's a mob spawner, but there's absolutely nothing. Third time's a charm, I guess. If we dig down here, dude, this has gotta be one. Picture of it on my channel. Of the enchanting table. Mary, what a great person you are for that. Oh, okay. We tapped out for a second. Okay. Bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone, dude. Some useless box can become useful if you're using them for bridging and protecting yourself. Right. Useless box. The useless box, dude. $28 cobblestone. If I hear like a ton of flipping skeletons, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go towards that dude. Useless. Oh, blocks. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bro, but diorite is so bad, bro. Diorite is terrible. Some blocks like that, dude, I just wonder why they have them in the game, dude. It's just taking up space, bro, for, like, the good blocks, like deep slate and cobblestone. Alright, looks like we're just flipping stupid, dude. If we've dug down 3 times, bro, we got nothing out of it. Might need to go from the other side, honestly. You can remove them by building bridges or filling up holes. That is some good info, man. That is some good info. I think I'll be using it. Okay, so Minecraft chest. Oh, wait. I think it might be detecting a new mob spawner, dude. Oh, we got a vault. In our render distance. Do I even go to it, dude? Nah. I'm not looking for vaults right now, dude. I know there's a vault nearby, but... we don't need it. We don't need it, bro. We don't need it. Okay, so the mob spawner here. Bro, is this the corner chunk again? This is the corner chunk that I am expecting to work like it should with a 2 chunk render distance. So we went 2 chunks in this direction. 1, 2, we went here. 1, 2, 3, we even did. We went here. We even did 4, bro, right here. We did flipping all of it. We still didn't find anything. The higher the risk, the higher, but the less secure if not planned properly. Bro, you're just giving me like bro's just giving me all the tips in the world. All the tips in the world. 2. You're still here, okay. Okay. Let's go, Mary. You're still here. No, I'm not gonna use fucking... the debug screen. Okay, how to pirate bases. Let's just look at this. I'm just playing Minecraft same time watch stream. Alright, Mary. Fair enough, fair enough.
Literally using Pirate. And everyone always asks me, like, how do you use Pirate? People have literally accused me of using X-Ray because they don't understand how Pirate works. And I think it's finally time. Hello, my name is Koto, whatever with it. If you have no idea vanilla, purely vanilla, stuff like that, but also if you just play a regular SMV, this can really help you. Because, bro, this Pirate is just over plus ship. Video settings, other, and then the debug profiler is what this is called. You turn this on. And now with opening the chat, because it won't work if you got chat open. So there's a little data here, but it should change depending on where you are, which is the picked up by Pirate that are in your render distance. When you go back and you go to entities, you can see, well, the entities and mobs picked up by Pirate in your render distance. In this video though, we'll mostly focus on block entities because there's a bigger chance of finding like an ender chest or like an enchanting table than an item frame or painting. Also, the entities menu gets very overwhelming very fast compared to the block entities menu, as you can see. So here in front of me are all the blocks that we did though. This should even have an underground spawn in mind. Now let's talk about how to hide yourself from the pirate, the almighty. Because dungeons are literally just everywhere in the world. So any pirate hunter is not gonna look twice when they see a mob spawner or a chest show up. So you can just, after using the enchanting table, you put it in here, and it's all the pirate, okay? And you just gotta do that with every block so your base doesn't get found. And of course, the best thing to make sure that your base doesn't get found is just check the pirate to see if nothing suspicious pops up. Check the block and how Pyre works, what it picks up. It starts to actually do some real base hunting on uneasy vanilla. So the way I start base hunting is I go to spawn, I open the Pyre menu, and then I just fly in any direction until I find something that pops up. Damn, this is a pretty cool looking build. Okay, well, let's keep going on with the video. So as you see, the mob spawner
Underground.
and the chest just are basically always there. And so it's impossible to tell if there's an actual base or not there. When you try to hide your base, this is also what you want to see. You don't want to see anything more than mob spawner, chest, and unspecified. Oh, and see, here we go. An enchanting table just popped up on the pirate. Now, this is where the real fun starts. Now, we know that an enchanting table pops up when we go that way. So what I do is I fly further and I keep refreshing the pirate by opening and closing it until the enchanting table is gone. So now the enchanting table is gone, and I do that the same on the other side. So I fly back, I keep refreshing
Bro, oh my god. Get to
until
it.
it's gone. So now it's gone. So we know it's somewhere in the middle of the area that I just flew. So what you want to do then is you want to go back to that area and you want to lower your render distance to like 4 or 2 to narrow it down even more. Okay, so it's here. Now the last thing I do is I narrow it down to 2, and if it's still here, then that means that it's like kinda under us right now. Now this is where you just dig down in this area until you find it, you know? It's literally, there's no better way. You just dig down and you hope on the best. It can take a while, but most of the time it's pretty worth it. Okay, so I found a strip mine here. And there's a mining shaft, and oh, there we go, here it is, the base that we were looking for. And so the enchanting table is gonna be somewhere around here. Oh, look.
Alright. Jesus.
Defense wins championships, and we are hanging our hat on defense.
Kyrie Irving. Luka Doncic.
Defense wins championships, and we are hanging our hat on defense. Defense wins championships, and we are hanging our hat on defense.
Alright. What am I doing? I'm getting carried away. Sorry about this, guys. This be sports betting. How to pirate 1.21.
This is a tutorial.
Royal Giant Masterclass. First tip, never go alone. Giant in front, archers in back. Classic combo. He smashed...
Ooh, shulker box. Let's narrow it down.
Filter
It's
box.
gonna be in this chunk. I came from that way, so let's go on this corner. Wait, do we even have a shovel? No. Ooh, I hear villagers. Even Falco can do that in craft. You can see in craft. You can see ender chest, shulker boxes, pearl stakes, and probably darkest Minecraft secrets. I've rediscovered Pyrite in February of 2021, and I've been studying it ever since. And let me tell you, I'm gonna go through all this as quickly as ease in a Minecraft world and server. Speedrunners typically use Pyrite to look for mob spawners, as a blaze spawner can indicate something useful like a nether fortress. And base hunters use Pyrite to find ender chests or shulker boxes or enchanting tables and stuff like that. Basically anything that leads to a base or a stash. Pyrite wasn't always used to base hunt or speedrun. It was actually used to help identify what is causing your game to lag. I came across this Imager post about Pyrite, video about Pyrite, how to use Pyrite in single player, but there's nothing about multiplayer. And I was able to find bases fairly quickly around Purity Vanilla spawn in spring of 2021. I even learned how to narrow down the exact...
That is what will cause the most lag for the lighting engine. I've marked out the entire border of this machine, and on top of these we're going to have powered rails. Of this machine, and that is what will cause the most lag for the lighting engine. I've marked out the that is what will cause the most lag for the lighting engine. I've marked out that is what will cause the most lag for the lighting engine. I've marked out the border of this machine, and on top of these, we're going to have powered rail. And there's going to be some strips along here as well.
Hi everyone.
Thank you, an
Boomer
introduction.
here. In this video, locate a
Using the
strong
pie
the
chart.
video settings. While that works fine in most cases, Pi-Ray is easier when using keystrokes to accomplish the same thing. It's actually quite simple. To increase the current render distance, hold F3 and press F. Each time you do so, the render distance is increased by one chunk. To decrease the render distance, hold Shift and F3 and press F. This will decrease your current render distance by one chunk each time. To open the pie chart, we simply hold down Shift and press F3. This will help you see it. For this example, I'll be going to block entities, which in my case is 2. What you see here is a list of block entities within our current rendered area that can provide information about what's around us. Here we see there's at least one of the following entities in our currently rendered area: a chest, until we see things show up on the pie chart. A couple things showed up there, most likely indicating a village is about 8 chunks away.
But which direction is it?
Something else I discovered while sorting this all out. I found that if I decrease my render distance by, say, 1, 2, or 3 chunks, and I know for sure that after having done so, a particular block is no longer in the currently rendered area, it will still show up in the list, or more, to potentially locate a fortress in the nether. We can use Pi-Ray to help determine if there's a spawner nearby, which
Dude,
could indicate
get
a
to
fortress.
it, bro.
I'm going
Fuck.
to turn on my chunks by pressing F3 and
Get
G.
to the video,
This
dog.
will help with the process.
Dog.
Now I'll bring up the pie chart and navigate to the block entities section we discussed previously. Notice, we are seeing a spawner, but don't know how far or which direction it's in. Next, I'll decrease my render distance all the way down to 2 and then reset the pie chart. After doing that, I'll start increasing my render distance until the spawner shows up. As you can see, the spawner showed up at a render distance of 8, meaning the spawner is within 8 chunks of our current location. However, at this point, we don't know which direction. So let's head over to the adjacent chunk and repeat the process. Depending on the results, we may be able to determine the direction of the spawner. As you can see, the spawner showed up at a render distance of 9, meaning we are now further away. Again, I
So you gotta go
decreased
the
my
other
render
way.
distance by 4 to reset the pie chart, which technically isn't necessary now that we know the direction of the spawner, which happens to be in the opposite direction of where we initially went.
Where we
If
would
the spawner
initially
distance
went.
didn't change, we could assume it's either to our left or right. At most, you should only have to perform the scan twice to determine direction. In this particular case, it's a blaze spawner, or right, spawner, or right. But what if it was a magma cube spawner in a treasure bastion? As I was doing some real-world testing of this technique while attempting my version of a speed run, I came across this seed that threw a couple of curveballs at me. I successfully looted this bastion, then headed off to a safe place to scan for spawners. I was on a good pace for me, which means I left the bastion around the 20-minute mark. After going through the same process we used in my previous example, I determined there's a spawner in the direction I'm facing here. I scanned for bastions in the direction I determined the mob spawner to be located. However, as we'll see in a minute, I made a critical mistake. In fact, I repeated the Pi-Ray a second time once I traveled to the outer row of chunks of the scan, more on that in a bit, but did not do an additional bastion scan. Of course, I was tricked. I was seeing a magma cube spawner in a treasure bastion. Let me show you what I did wrong, so hopefully the same thing doesn't happen to you. For those of you not familiar with scanning for bastions, also referred to as E-ray and several other terms, I made a video on the subject that details what it is and how to use it. If you enjoy this video, you might like that one as well. It can be found on my YouTube channel.
Cool.
In basic terms, I'm using the entity
Go,
counter
bro.
and M plus C
Go in,
to
bro.
determine if a bastion is located in front of me. I can see a significant difference between E total and M plus C, but I also know there's a bastion just a couple of chunks behind me. The difference is enough to think there might be two bastions, so I need to scan around to be certain. In the past, I've noticed Crimson Forest biomes will skew total entities higher since the ongoing battles between hoglins and piglins produce item drops. In fact, in this case, the subtle spike I'm seeing is in the direction of the Crimson Forest. Now, just so you know, the render distance used to locate the spawner was 11. Since I started scanning immediately after locating the spawner, I left my render distance as is. As we'll see here, that was the mistake I made. The 11th chunk out included the spawner, but only included about 2/3 of the bastion. Depending on where the piglins were when I scanned, they may or may not have shown up. Had I increased my render distance to 12, I would have captured the entire bastion and wouldn't have been fooled. In addition to scanning for spawners, which may indicate fortresses and strongholds, Pyrite can be used to scan villages. Speedrunners, in particular, are interested in knowing if a village has a weaponsmith, also referred to as a blacksmith. If you scan the village type, different ways when using this technique to scan villages. It's how Pyrite scanning translates into potential chunk locations. I'll use this stained glass grid to illustrate the concept.
Yeah,
In
this was
example,
useless.
the chunk I'm in is represented by the white block I'm standing on. Moving out from my position, the blue and purple stained glass would represent the rendered area when your render distance is set to 2. Green would be 3, yellow 4, orange 5, and the red/gray
Useless.
would be 6. If our render distance is set to 6, we would be scanning this entire area. By starting our scans at a render distance of 2 and incrementing up, if we find what we are looking for when we get to a render distance of 6, we know it is located somewhere in the 6th ring. If we identify the direction, we know it can only be
For
located
mob
in one row of chunks.
spawners.
Here I've identified the direction to be where I'm facing. So the only chunks where it might be located are the red chunks. If I traveled straight out in front of me and wound up in the red chunk I'm directly facing and don't find what I'm
I don't
looking
care,
for,
Minecraft Anarchy,
it should
bro.
be
What the
located
fuck?
directly to my left or right. An additional scan.
It is. Bro, I'm fucking going back to this video. Okay.
For any amount of time, you've probably come across this little circle in the bottom of the plane exactly X-ray perspective of information that we don't need. So we have to tell the pie chart what to search for. All you want searching for nearby. The basic premise of this technique works in 2 parts. Firstly, stand still inside of one chunk, then slowly increase your render distance into 1 so that you are no longer detecting the mob spawner. Now test all 4 directions until you find the mob spawner again. We've now discovered a mob spawner and figured out both how far away it is and in which direction it is by using only the pie chart. Okay, I realize I just threw a lot of dense information at you really quickly.
Give me a
So
tutorial.
let's go
Yeah.
in-game and I'll give you guys an
Test it out,
example.
man. Test it
Alright,
out.
so I've loaded into a random seed and spawned myself in the nether, and we're going to see if we can x-ray a fortress using only the pie chart. So the first thing I want to do is press Shift and F3, and then make sure the pie chart is set up properly. So I'm going to press tick, level, entities, and then block entities. And as you can see, I'm currently on 16 chunks, which means that within 16 chunks in every direction, there is only a chest on the pie chart, which is kind of sad. And so to find a fortress, we're going to be looking for a mob spawner. So all I want to do is slowly increase my render distance. To do this, I'm going to press F3 and F. And now you can see that my render distance has gone up to 17. And so I'm just going to keep pressing F3 and F one at a time until I see a mob spawner show up on the pie chart. So just keep slowly going until I see, there we go, a mob spawner show up on the pie chart at 23 chunks. So now I know that there's a mob spawner 23 chunks away, but I don't know in which direction. So to figure that out, all I'm going to do is lower my render distance a little bit to make sure that the pie chart is no longer detecting the mob spawner, as you can see, and then I'm just going to slowly increase until it is one less than it was before, which would be 22 in this case. So now we are one chunk away from detecting the mob spawner again. So all I'm going to do is press F3 and G, so now I can see chunk borders around me, and I'm just going to try every direction until the pie chart shows the mob spawner again. So if I go forward, you can see there's no mob spawner. If I were to go to the right, still nothing. Okay. Go to the left, still nothing. All right.
And that
so
way.
now I guarantee if I step into this chunk, the pie chart is going to show a mob spawner. And just like that, I'm right. So now I know that there's a fortress 22 chunks away in this direction.
Wait, okay.
And just to prove it to you, I will go into spectator mode and fly all the way in this direction. And there's the fortress. And here is the mob spawner that we were detecting. But like I said earlier, it's not just fortresses. You can use this to find pretty much any structure in the game. The possibilities with this are endless, but expecting every casual player to learn how to use
JK joined the realm. Yeah, I know.
unrealistic. And that's what makes it Minecraft's most useful feature that nobody uses. If you enjoyed this video, click somewhere on the screen to watch another one. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
ELSC. ELSC, anything else? Bro's really mentioning Jesus here. Okay. Bro, we can fucking use it. Okay. Alright, man. Alright. Simmer down there, skeleton. Simmer down there. Can you believe K joined the realm? May as well dig out this entire chunk, eh? I'm gonna just dig at the corner of every flippin' chunk then for flippin' a spawner. It's not here, we're going to the flippin' other corner, dude. Should've just done this from the beginning, bro. Why did we take like 20, 30 minutes fucking seeing which direction it was when we knew where it was, dude? Alright, probably no luck here. No luck here, alright. Eventually we gotta flip and find it, dude. Brother. We tried in the middle. We tried right here. Now we're gonna try right on the edge here, man. Bro, this is just so painful, man. Wait, I hear skeletons. Dig to the skeleton shake. Okay, they must be down then, a little bit further. Or left or right, I don't even know. Oh shit. Bro, I didn't even look you in the eyes, dude. Chill. What do we drop, dude? Andesite. Nah, you know what? I'm keeping the andesite. Got some clay here. It's really not Minecraft's most useful feature unless it's a flippin' skeleton spawner, dude. Well, we've raided into flippin' diamonds, okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be here. Just not gonna be here, dude. Alright, if it's not under here, bro, I don't even know what to say. Here's some skeletons. Or I mean some flipping zombies. I want to hear some skeletons. Here we go, we're digging down again. Woohoo. Probably to nothing. Yeah. Absolutely flippin' terrible, dude. This doesn't flippin' work. Oh my god, dude. Could I have really missed it from that much, brother? Oh my god, you guys are in the realm right now. That's crazy, Mary. That's crazy, Mary. That's cray-cray, May. And we found it, finally. Oh my goodness. It's a skeleton. Holy shit. And it's so high up, bro. Okay, we need some we need some flippin' things, bro. Need some torches. Okay. We are getting fucked up. Okay, let's flip and flip. We need some torches. I'm gonna save these cords and go up. People are gonna say, I wonder what's up there. It must be pretty fucking important for him to be digging up that, for him to be fucking going up that high. I honestly have no idea where the fuck we are, dude. I know that home is towards 0, 0 though, so yeah. There's literally no trees around here, so that's pretty sick. Oh, and we found another village. Okay. Okay, let's save these coordinates. Because we are going away from our house, actually. Jake, why don't you join the realm? Mary, why don't you shut the fuck up? I'm just kidding. Mary. Mary, you're driving me crazy, Mary. You're driving me cray, May. Mary, I'm sorry, I have to make a skeleton spawner. It just has to happen. It's just one of those things that I must do for the greater of mankind. Alright, so we gotta dig 4 blocks in this direction. Right here. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. I'll see you later.